for a first hit out?
Yeah, it was good. It was good to be back with all the boys again. I think that's the main thing. It's day one's about getting back together and getting stuck in and just enjoying it. It's a pre-season could be a long, tough slog, but it's kind of what you make it. So it was good fun.
Over your time with the club, how's pre-season changed from the early days? Is it all about just flogging the players these days, or do they put more individual plans in place for you guys?
Yeah, a lot of it's kind of what you've done in the lead up to pre-season. Not everyone does the same thing day one. The sports science team is so good and so on top of things on each individual player. So everyone's got their set program, I suppose. But as I said, it's good to be back here. Can't complain. It's nice and warm, and got the advantage of training in the heat. It's good.
Is there changes every year? Do you notice that there's something new every year? Obviously, new coach this year, so there would be some changes for you guys this year.
Oh, there's always slight tweaks for sure. It's I suppose it depends where you are as a group as well and where you need to improve and what you've done in the past. But at the end of the day, it's all hard no matter what you're doing. But as I said, it's what you make it.
You're 8 years in now, Richy. Will you change anything this pre-season?
Not really. I think the proof's in the pudding that if you get as much pre-season in as you can, you set yourself up for a better year. So I'll just be trying to get up and train every single session. Body's good, feeling good, and in a good headspace to attack this year. So it's a nice fresh start. The team wants to become relevant again in the AFL world, and we're just doing what we can. Each session's just as important as the previous and the next. So really looking forward to what's to come.
How did you assess your year last year? I know the team struggled. You were probably up and down. How did you assess it, and how are you looking to sort of improve on that this year?
Oh, absolutely. It was a very disappointing year personally, and more importantly, the team was disappointing. But 2017 is a new start. A lot of amazing new changes right from the top down. We have another young crop of guys coming in soon. We've picked up some good mature players as well. So everyone's a year older. I think the list is in a fantastic spot to push forward. And as I said, the goal is to improve every session and as I said, become relevant again in the AFL world.
Mate, you've got a lot. Like you're on a long contract. Are you still hungry? Like you're really hungry to get out there and improve and I guess prove to people that you're one of the better players in the comp?
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. It's, as I said, last year was disappointing individually and more importantly as a team. So the facts are if everyone's improving, including me, then the team's going to improve, I suppose, as a byproduct of that. So absolutely 100%. I've got a lot of improvement left in my game. And I think as the team improves, I'll improve. So that's going to be the focus.
I guess captaincy's up for grabs. Is that something you want to put your hand up for?
Oh, I just want to drive the team forward in whatever role, whatever capacity that is. And I suppose the more leaders we have, the better. From the bottom all the way to the top, everyone can lead in their own different way. Obviously, being in that position in the past, but it's a fresh start. Fags has quite publicly announced that, and I think it's a great thing for the boys to kind of have a fresh slate and I suppose earn those roles and earn those responsibilities because it's a pretty important, I suppose, role or leadership position for where we're at as a club.
Sort of touched on it, but what have you liked about what he's brought to the club?
Yeah, I've popped down to a few sessions, and obviously this is officially day one for us, but we've all caught up with him one-on-one, which is fantastic, very personable, and he's obviously been at the best. So he wants to get the best out of each individual player. He listens. He's come from that teacher background, so he's fantastic. I've only had a short kind of experience with him, but from what I've seen, he's going to be fantastic for not only me, but for the whole group and for the club and the fans. I think will love him as well.
And have you got a rough idea of what lies ahead over the coming weeks, over Christmas, for your pre-season training?
Yeah, there's been a bit touched on. We're obviously heading down to Tassie for a camp, back to Fags' old stomping ground, so it'd be good to get in the cold and I suppose cool down a bit from slogging it out up here. But yeah, it'll be a good chance to get away as a group and learn a bit more about each other. We're going to have a crop of new players coming in as well, as I mentioned before. So time away as a group is gold. So the boys are already extremely tight, but those kind of things are I suppose, a gold, yeah.